So eventually, after I grew up, I decided I wanted to play rock and roll, so I started this band called the Rugburns. And in San Diego, boy, we had all kinds of good songs. We had one called Me and Eddie Vedder. That was a hit. One called Sky Fucking Line of Toronto. I made it up when I was in Toronto looking at the skyline, and I said, it's not just a skyline, it's a sky fucking line. And so it was funny because my BMI royalty checks would come in from college radio play from the Rugburns, and it would say, Sky Fucking Line of Toronto, 26 plays, you know, and it would have a number, and you'd be paid for that amount. And so the Rugburns took off, and we were sort of a funny band, and some songs were serious, some were funny. We were a little bit kind of like the Smothers Brothers set to electric guitars, maybe, and that took us from Tijuana, Mexico to New York City, where I lived in this van. And on the side of the van, we put St. Joseph's Catholic School, because nobody would ever rip off a Catholic bus. And by putting those letters on there, we never were ripped off, and we were only pulled over by the Highway Patrol in Texas and California. One time there and once there, and they let us go because we said we were singing for the Lord. And so the only funny thing was we had pictures of naked lady playing cards on the roof. The cop kind of looked up at the last minute as we were pulling off, and I went. So, anyways, that sort of set me on my way, and then here I am at the fabulous Tiki Bar tonight. I love it.
If I only knew the trouble you'd go through, maybe I would have done it differently. I was traveling out of control, and I left you by the side of the road. I've closed the bars with half this town and stayed up with all the others. I used to be in a rock band. We were kind of funny like the Smothers Brothers. I was selfish, so immature, sailing seas of lies, just drinking and never thinking about anyone but me. I've closed the bars with half this town and went home with all the others. I used to be in a rock band. We were kind of funny like the Smothers Brothers. She took off and joined. She ran and joined the Haters Union. She's paying dues to the Haters Union. So please take heed from the saddle man, and if you find true love to hold, don't let it go, don't be afraid to jump on in. And every action has a reaction. Every action makes a ripple. Every action has a reaction. Every action makes a ripple. Every action has a reaction.